Once I was taking my second wife to the hospital. Never drove that fast in my life.
The lock is broken.
Don't worry. Find the old bus.
A bus?
At 0 hour, a bus crashed into the hospital. Broke through the wall. You can use it to get inside.
Since no one could get in, there's a good chance there'll be some markers left. I'm at the main entrance.
I marked a safe route for you. I'm waiting by the lobby.
Hey! This way. Big building, huh? GRE took over quite a few of these for drug research. When it all got fucked, they grabbed research volunteers. They paid them loads of money. What was the result? A lot of shit. Just a little more. We don't have much time. Stay close to me. Door's locked. You know how to open locks?
Sure. Turn the key.
What if you don't have a key?
Hakon, I've traveled thousands of kilometers. You think doors are a problem for me?
Okay, just checking. I think this room should have all the instruments you need, Maestro.
I found some scrap.
You can make lockpicks out of that. Ah, good work. You didn't lie? You know your stuff?
I had no other choice. Was forced to know my stuff. Oh, what the hell?
Don't hear any F-bombs. You must have just started. Yeah, I did. I was having a conversation with the lady. We were talking about each other's days and talking about what we're going to do for Valentine's Day. And she was talking about what I wanted to get or what she wanted to get me for Valentine's Day. You can look up that person's skirt. That's horrifying. Dude, they ended up putting out another patch for this today as well, and it looks so much better in terms of not having to deal with the stupid friggin' motion blur around you or in the distance. So it looks like a lot better now in terms of that. Like, I can tell a definite difference compared to the way that it was before. And they probably did some other little patchy things. That was another thing too. It was taking a while for it to apply the patch and all of that. So that was another reason why it took me a little bit longer to get it started here. But I'm off this weekend, so whatever. I just had a busy day at work. I mean, it wasn't terrible or nothing, but it was just busy. And I guess, oh, it's Friday, people want to do weekend plans for things, and blah, blah, blah. It wasn't necessarily bad, like, dealing with customers, per se, really. There was just, like, a couple of them that had, like, bigger orders to fill, and, you know, you're trying to do something. We got some shrooms. You're trying to do something, and you know, you're doing that, but, hey, the customers come first, so, hey, if something don't get done, it don't get done, but I still try to, you know, make my money's worth. I don't really like working Fridays there because we have stuff that comes in that we have to pack out if we get anything in our department, and we're like the only department that I know of that has to do that. Like, no other department that I know of has to pack out their own stuff when it comes to freight. It's always us that have to do ours, which I think is, like, retarded. That tells me you need to hire more people on freight and have them do all of that. So, but I told Tanya, I said, give us some time. I said, I don't know. I said, maybe you could get me Dying Light too. It kind of depends on how it's going to perform for me. But since they put this patch out now, like, it looks so much better now compared to what it was. It really does. It isn't, like, making me feel like, ugh. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff here. Like, you would have thought they would have had that idea in the first place. Like, when they released it. Like, oh, you could turn this on or off. Man, why do games do that? Like, if so many people have a problem with it, it's like, oh, we gotta make it realistic and immersive. No, it's aggravating. It aggravates your eyes, dude. It's not cool, it's aggravating. One of the funny things, though, this is funny. Like, there was this game called Atelier Ryza 2. It was one of those, like, those crafting RPGs that I had told you about. Oh my gosh, I took some shrooms. I don't know what happened. Oh my gosh, all these things are about done with. I have my big old thingy here, I reckon. Technomancer level 22 already on Outriders. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's definitely a fun class, and it's definitely one of the ones to play with when you're doing single player, for obvious reasons. I know one reason why you keep playing it, because you like the gameplay style and the gearing and looting aspect of it. I mean, yeah, it's definitely fun to play, but, like, man, they don't have enough variety in it. Really, I don't know what the heck that was just now. Somehow I injured myself. I don't know how. I don't know. I talked to one of the guys tonight about that secret hand finger gun gesture weapon you can get in the game, and he said that he knew about it and he was trying to do it, and he's like, man, it's hard as crap to be able to do it, because he said, you know, you obviously gotta parkour, and then you gotta get your little what you call it, paraglider thing working, and then if you fall, if you mess up, you have to call back an elevator, wait for it to show up, get in the elevator, go back to where you were, you know. So it's just like, oh man, there's a lot of sleepers under there. So there's just like a lot to deal with when it comes to that. Man, I keep coming in here thinking there's going to be like stuff for me to pick up, but it's just friggin' fireflies. And these are areas to hide in, so you can hide in grass, so that's cool. The next DLC comes out in April. Oh, okay then. Oh, the game I was talking about though was it was like on a sale, $30 at Best Buy, and that's the cheapest I've ever seen one like this, especially with a physical copy. And I was talking to her about it. I said, here's something you could get me for Valentine's Day. And she was just kind of talking about it like in a way like she did get it, but she didn't say that she got it. She's like, oh, I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And I was like, yeah, I guess I will. And I started talking to her about it and all this stuff, and I kind of felt like she got it, but she actually didn't. Because she was asking how much it was, and I said, well, I'm pretty sure the deal's over with now, because she was asking me what I wanted for Valentine's Day, and I said, you didn't get me Atelier Riser too? And she says, no, I thought you already got it. I said, no, I thought you got it. I said, the way we were talking, I said, I figured that you did. And she says, I didn't know you wanted that for Valentine's Day. I was like, I said it in the chat. It ain't no big deal. Because, like, I think it's only $10 cheaper than what it is now, so I don't know.
That won't work. Let's go. This way.
I told her, I said, I'd think about it. I'll think of something.
Dark zone in front of us. Keep quiet.
Yeah, it ain't no big deal. I just thought it was funny. He's like, I thought you got it. No. The remembrance is coming back of when he was a kid with his sister.
Eddie, come on!
Yeah, there it is.
Eddie!
That's a stupid name.
Mia?
Eddie, where are you?
That's a bad idea, Mia.
If it was a good one, it wouldn't be fun.
I'm glad you
What
took
are you
away that
doing?
motion blur. There's a little bit. It's kind of understandable with it being a dream sequence, I think. A little bit.
Mia, not on the wall.
Doesn't mean I like it.
Talking and give me your hand.
Aiden. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
yeah.
Talk to me.
My head's spinning. Hospital. I've been somewhere like this.
This hospital. I've been in one like this before.
A GRE facility. Well, there are a few of them around the city.
I'm having these memories. The person I'm looking for is Mia. She's my sister. I told you about Walt before.
Mention something. Yeah.
I don't know. It's all mixed up in my head.
You suppressed the memory. Like I did of my third wife. Look, I'm sure the infection ain't helping. Chin up. We'll find the marker and clear out. Let's go.
Well, I guess one thing you could say about that game is that they've really tried to have each class be its own style on how it handles battle. So, I guess that's one good thing about it that they managed to do. Soap. We got soap. What are we going to do with soap? That's funny that you should say that, because a lot of people are saying that. They're like, oh, it sounds like Troy Baker. But it's not Troy Baker. It's Troy Baker clone. Let's see. There's a thingy over here. We got some pigments. And some scraps. I already made 32 lockpicks. I think I'll be okay for a little while. With some lock things. Shh. It's Nancy Pelosi having dinner!
Sleeping Beauties.
Yeah, we have to walk past them.
Yeah.
If you crouch and move slowly, they shouldn't notice you.
It's so funny how they sleep
Get
standing
too
over.
close, and you're done for.
I kind of imagine that Biden
You
kind
probably know that already.
of does that when he's standing up at the podium. That's like they just have strings attached to him trying to hold him up in place. I think he would just fall asleep right at the podium. Since the sleeping biters are limited, pass around and keep your distance. Yeah, no kidding. Can we turn a light on? Do cans cause anything to happen? Kind of feel like they would. You're not sniffing me. Don't sniff me. I could probably move faster than when I'm moving, but you know. Yeah, we're just looting the place as we're going around biters here. It's no big deal. You know, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, this is probably one of those places where it's like, oh yeah, you got the UV thing going on. I'm thinking it's not going to bring up the UV thing with me, considering I'm on a story mission, because there's no timer or nothing that's on. I'm kind of wondering in a ways, and I could be completely wrong. I mean, it's just a story mission, but in a ways, I kind of wonder if maybe since I'm playing on easy, maybe it's not really bringing that feature into it. I could be wrong, though. Oh my goodness. Dude, he saw me. You saw that? Like, I didn't expect that to happen. He freaking saw me. Like, as soon as I got close enough to him, I was like, ooh! Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I read that quote. What you just said twice. Some of you guys are going to come alive, aren't you? You might as well just do it. I feel like as soon as I do something, y'all are going to rise up and be like, hey, let's have a party in my pants. Oh, that's on the other side. Never mind. And, of course, I think, like, one of these places that you'll go through, not one of them, but, like, one specific type of building is hospitals. Which I guess does make sense. You know, it sucks so bad, too, dude, because, like, the way that this story started out was, like, when, after what happened in Dying Light 1, like, they had everything all under control. Like, they found out about the virus, they were working on a cure, everything, and everything just went tits up. Like, somebody screwed the pooch, basically, is what happened. Like, something messed up somewhere, and then the proverbial poo-poo hit the fan. And then after that, then everything went awry. I look at that, and it looks like a freaking person. What's that text that keeps popping up on screen? Is he supposed to be talking to me? I'm guessing he is, but I'm too far from him. Which doesn't make any sense. It's like, why can't he just talk to me like normally and I can still hear it because it's a friggin' game? Dude, you're like hauling buggy. Can you hold on a second? I'm trying to explore. Oxidizers. I thought they said Oxycontin for a second. I was like, yeah, we're going to have a party now, man. Speaking of parties, I was actually watching the next 3 episodes of Vox Machina today, and I'm on like the last one of the 3 that they released, because they're releasing like 3 episodes per week, not just like once a week, which I think is good, considering each episode's about like 30 minutes long. And it's still holding my attention. I was also gone back to watching this other show called Z Nation that was on Sci-Fi Network, a real cheesy like zombie TV show, because I had watched it for a while, and then I stopped watching it, and then I went back to it again. Okay, that's weird. Like, he's saying stuff, and it's moving through so fast. You know what? I know this is gonna be sound kind of stupid, but I'm gonna do this anyways. And I'm gonna go back into the game again, because they're saying stuff, and it's immediately going by, and I'm not hearing it, and I'm not able to read it in time. So it's just like keeping me from even hearing anything about what's going on in the story. There's something else they need to fix. I was actually kind of running into that same problem beforehand, where I first started up the game and the guy started talking, and like it kept repeating certain things he was saying, and then it would just stop. So I wonder how far along this is going to put me. What is up with the screen? Like, there's just like these weird waves moving through it. I think it has to deal with like the luminescence of the brightness that I got going on. But dude, honestly, like, I need to have that brightness, because like there's some really dark areas in the game, but like everything else is lit up fine. So it's just like, holy crap, dude. So, anyways. Well, you can give it to Techland for, you know, trying to keep up with everything, but, I mean, you know. Let's see exactly where this puts me, because that was kind of getting to me, with me not knowing what was going on. Turn on your flashlight. Oh, okay. We weren't far. See, it's doing it again. Let me check something here. Oops. Music, speech. DualShock 4 battery level low. Yeah, film grain off, motion blur off, distance blur effect off. Everything is off. You're off, and you're off, and you're off. Vibration off. Auto aim. Oh well. I'll just deal with it until it fixes itself, I guess. Apparently people say the story isn't too much to write home about. They say, like, the main story isn't really anything to talk about, but, like, the side quests definitely are. It's almost like it's one of those games where it's like, oh yeah, the main story is just there for whatever reason, but the side story is the main thing that matters. And I'm just thinking to myself, why can't the main story matter? Like, why can't y'all have that matter? I can read it pretty fast, though. Kinda, sorta. Well, actually, no, I can't. Oh well. It is what it is. Like, getting close to him ain't gonna help either. You know, and another thing that kind of really brings something to mind is, you know, even though we have these problems with games nowadays, yeah, we definitely ended up having some glitches and bugs and things in games of old. I mean, we definitely did. But I don't believe on the same level as we do now. So you can kind of hear the way some of the sounds are in this. I don't want to go down there yet. Oh, I guess the thing's about to break. I wonder if I were to change around with the, high dynamic, low dynamic. Okay, yeah, no problem. Like, the voices aren't coming in, the text is going by so fast. Some of the sounds aren't even coming in. It's sounding weird. Okay. Okay, so obviously we can't get up there. Dude, like, how in the world do you expect me to do anything with the stamina? Like, it's going by way too fast. Find a way to the green. Okay, so now we can't get through there, so now we gotta go in here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a lot that's coming out of that. Hang on a second here. Oh, I got the other stuff here. Drop this other stuff. Let's get rid of the stuff that's about to break. One step closer to the edge, and now I'm about to break. Broken shovel, yeah. 16, 15, 17. Take that off. For okay. Table leg. Yeah, you would think so, dude. You would think so. Okay, never mind. Broken table leg. Looks like a calcified elephant penis. Broken shovel. Yeah, you can just hear it, how the sound is. You see that? It may just come back in after this, probably. Like after this mission, probably. I don't know. Kind of pissing me off a bit. And I just rented it. Can I go under there? Yeah. Okay, so they're around there, and they're asleep, except for over there. They're not. Locked from the inside. Jeez, I wonder what I'm gonna have to do. Well, there's one that's awake over there. Almost kind of makes me feel like I'm just going to have to fight him. Which you already know is going to be. One. Why is he even awake? You know? It's like, oh, what's wrong with you, buddy? You can't sleep? This dude right here. Kinda wonder. Okay, he's walking around that way, so. Kamehameha. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming out. I don't know where to go, 'cause it's stupid hoe. Oh, there's a thingy over there. Oh, I gotta go through there. Well. No, we're not doing this, sir. We're not doing this. I'm not doing this. We're not doing this. Are you coming in here? Can you come through here? Can you get through here? I'm waiting for you. I don't know. I don't know if they can or not, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? I want you to come and slice your freaking face off. Kinda saw me. Probably had to pee. Yeah, no kidding. One of those nightly issues. Okay, so that opens. So that leads around Utswo. Some of those are already woken up because of what I did. That's life. As they say, that's life. One flew over the cuckoo's nest, stirring the boat. I'm so nervous he started singing the Popeye theme. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen that movie. Yeah. Oh great, now we can't even hear what the ruckus is. Oh, here we got dream sequence. You don't even know what the heck's going on. I can barely read it going that fast. Fuck it, man. That's just kind of pissing me off, man. I mean, it really is. I'll just go back and look at it later. I was trying to see if there was some way for me to do so. I don't know. I was getting on my friggin' nerves. Yeah. I just pressed all the buttons. I was like, I'm tired of looking at this when I mean, I could barely read some of it because it goes by so fast. So. Yeah, it's kind of funny you should mention that about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, because the episode that I saw last night from Z Nation was called Doc Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest or something like that. And it was basically one of the characters getting caught up in this insane asylum place in the show, and he was rescuing another one of the other characters that I forgot all of what happened. He got bit by this other guy who basically has a reverse effect on the zombie virus. He makes people immune instead of actually causing them to turn. So they were trying to like make a immunity thingy booster, whatever, with his blood, I think is what it was. Increase your maximum stamina and health. Oh, lovely. Increasing those attributes is important as it unlocks access to some of your skills. Each upgrade requires 3 inhibitors. If you find them, go to the skills menu to level up your stats. Inhibitors can be found in GRE crates inside of the GRE quarantines and GRE anomaly locations. Additional crates can be discovered while exploring off the beaten path, which is everywhere. You have an inhibitor. Do your thingy with the skills. I'm gonna stab myself in the dick. Anyways, need 3 inhibitors. Upgrade the stamina or health. Now choose stamina to be able to climb higher. Well, thank you. Okay. Well, that's cool. You can level up your health. You can level up your stamina. Sorry, that's an inside joke years ago that I had with my friend Brandon. I ain't got no stamina, but if you give me a minute, I might get some. He was recording some footage off of a UFC game that he was playing. And we were recording it for our YouTube channel, and he was saying that, and it was just something that kind of stuck with us, you know, inside joke stuff. I've always liked the music that Techland puts in their games because it has such a freaking freaky atmosphere to it. Have I been this way? Oh no, I was over that way. I don't know what type of instrument it is that you use. Oh, table leg. This takes me out towards the other area that I would have been able to get into before, but just didn't. Return to the elevator shaft, which now I can actually climb up there. Because I got my stamina. Zip, see? Just barely. Just freaking barely, dude. I don't think we've been up around here, have we? There's no babies around here, are there? No, it doesn't seem like it. That sounds like a synth thing to me. Oh, well, I thought there was a... See, I don't know why it's showing me that. Why is it showing me the circle button? Like, you duck with the circle button. That doesn't make any sense. You want me to open something with the circle. Yeah, exactly. That's what it sounded like to me. It was Cynthia. Cynthia. Okay. Kind of wondering when it saves again if I shut down the game and start it back up again, if that'll do that, or if it'll change. Oh, what's happening? What in the heck just happened? That thing like warped twice as I was running through there. It totally warped, dude. Like, it suddenly put me in another area and then the sound changed and then it just kind of threw me through the door and the sound changed, but it still hasn't fixed the friggin' dialogue. This is retarded. I don't even know how to answer you, dude. I don't even know what the hell either of us even said. We'll settle down somewhere. I'm hoping it'll change after this. He's just bobbing his head, text flying by on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't even know what the hell any of us said. Yeah, it's a music video. Yeah, no kidding. This is really stupid. They worked on this for 4 years apparently, and it's in this state. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Wow. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad I didn't. I'm going to see if anything's going to change with the dialogue here. I think we're in the same area as before. It's just like probably some things recharge themselves, I imagine. Raw. Yep, we're not doing this. I'm not doing this anymore. This is retarded. I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream now, and then I'll just fire it back up again tomorrow after it shuts down and see if it's gotten out of its retarded state. But yeah, Asian, I appreciate you coming out to the stream, and appreciate people checking out the archive version, even though I got retarded here near like the last end of the half because the dialogue all screwed up. Even though there was a new patch out today, but clearly it didn't fix that. But anyways, check me out on Twitter at MindFlayer37, and check me out on Twitch at Ethereal Behemoth. And I will go ahead and end this like I always do, and probably be back tomorrow with this if it doesn't act like a retard. But I'll end this like I always do. Later, taters. Ugh.